Broadcasting live from the Meridian via OBS Studio Broadcast Center at Fordyce Center in Bellevue. This is GNASH Hockey on the Middle Tennessee Sports Network as we roll into Week 5 of the 2023-2024 GNASH regular season. And tonight we have a doubleheader from the Chris Brink, a.k.a. Rink 1. First up, a showdown between the last two unbeatens in Tier 2. Ensworth-Nolensville-Lipscomb at the top of the tier at a 3-0 record, and a surprising undefeated USN-BA-Nash Christian FRA-Goodpasture, who are 2-0-1 despite the fact that in the 3 games they played, they've had either 10 or 11 skaters, not counting goalies, because they have so many players out because of injuries and football. So Ensworth will be the favorites in this one tonight. It'll be interesting to see how many players USN bring about. And then we have Brentwood taking on Pope, a very interesting matchup there. Brentwood finally getting their first win of the season last Wednesday night against Father Ryan. Pope snapping their own 3-game losing streak on Friday as they took advantage of a travel hockey depleted Rutherford Rampage to beat them 12-2. But we'll talk more about that game once it comes around. First up this evening, our usual pregame business, which is going over the scores from last week. There were 3 nights of hockey last week. As we flash back to last Monday. Last Monday, Hendersonville beats Gallatin, and Centennial finished in a 4-4 tie, while Summit Page beat Station Camp Liberty Creek 8-1. Then on Wednesday, Centennial beat the Tennessee Outlaws 4-2. Brentwood beat Father Ryan 7-0. Station Camp Liberty Creek beat Independence Ravenwood 2 8-1. Hendersonville beats Gallatin, beat Summit Page 4-3, and Montgomery Bell beat Mount Juliet Wilson Central Green Hill 2-1. Then on Friday night, Pope Prep MLK GCA beat the Rutherford Rampage 12-2, and MBA beat Father Ryan 8-3. So here are the standings coming into tonight. Tier 1, MBA leading at 5-0, Franklin in second at 4-0. Those 2 teams last week with the MBA win over Mount Juliet clinched spots in the Tier 1 for the second half of the regular season, and Predators Cup berths for the postseason, so the rest of their season is set. Father Ryan still third at 2-2. Pope Prep MLK GCA now in fourth at 2-3. Ravenwood, who have not played in 3 weeks and finally get back on the ice Wednesday night, still sitting at 1-2. Brentwood and Mount Juliet both at 1-3. They play each other this Wednesday night, and Rutherford are at 0-3. Tier 2, Ensworth-Nolensville-Lipscomb leading at 3-0. Hendersonville beats Gallatin in second at 2-1-2. 2 wins, a loss, and 2 ties. USN-BA-Nash Christian in third at 2-0-1. 2 wins and a tie. Summit Page in fourth at 2-1. Tennessee Outlaws in fifth at 1-1-1. 1 win, 1 loss, 1 tie. Centennial in sixth at 1-2-1, 1 win, 2 losses, 1 tie. Station Camp Liberty Creek in seventh at 1-3-1, 1 loss, or 1 win, 3 losses, 1 tie. And Independence Ravenwood 2 at the bottom of Tier 2 at 0-4. Here is the schedule for tonight. There are 6 games this evening, and 2 of them have consequences attached. Coming up in just a few minutes here at the Chris Brink in Bellevue, Ensworth-Nolensville-Lipscomb taking on USN-BA-Nashville Christian FRA-Goodpasture. 6:50 here on Bellevue. Brentwood taking on Pope Prep MLK GCA. 7 o'clock, Franklin against MBA on Rink B at Centennial. Again, those 2 have already clinched their places in Tier 1 for the rest of the regular season and Predators Cup berths for the postseason. So that game is purely about the GNASH Cup race now. 7:40, Rink A at Centennial. Station Camp Liberty Creek taking on Centennial. If Centennial win or the game ends in a tie, Station Camp Liberty Creek will be the first team to claim a place in Tier 2 for the rest of the regular season and play in the Henry Hine Cup for the postseason. 8:25 here on the Chris Brink in Bellevue. Father Ryan taking on the Rutherford Rampage, and then at 8:30 on Rink B at Centennial, the other game with consequences attached. Summit Page taking on Independence Ravenwood 2. If Summit Page win and that game ends in a tie, then Independence Ravenwood 2 would also claim a place in Tier 2 for the rest of the regular season. and a Henry Hine Cup berth for the postseason. So at the end of tonight, we could know where 4 out of the 16 teams or what they'll be doing for the rest of the regular season and when the postseason comes around. All right, both teams are already on the ice warming up. So let's move on and talk about them. First up, USN are home, Ensworth are away, and yet they've swapped benches. Okay, I'm going to do what the schedule says. I'm going to go by what the schedule on the website says. Ensworth-Nolensville-Lipscomb first up. Tim McAllister, their head coach. They are 3-0 coming into tonight. Opened up the regular season with a 6-0 win over Hendersonville Beach Gallatin on September 25th. 2 nights later, they beat Station Camp Liberty Creek 7-0. And then on October 4th, they beat Independence Ravenwood 7-4. So here are their player stats coming into tonight. Ben Sonkin, the leading scorer. He has 9 points from 5 goals and 4 assists. Hudson Honeybone with 6 points from a goal and 5 assists. Trex Hooper, 5 points from 4 goals and an assist. Grant Rank with 4 points from 2 goals and 2 assists. JT Borland, 3 points from 2 goals and an assist. Logan Green, 3 points from a goal and 2 assists. Will Brothers and Lucas Tarquin each with 2 points from a goal and an assist. Jackson Malleus-Mayer and Spencer Kern each with 2 points from assists. Justin Nozko, Brandon Bello, and Henry Cravens each have a point from a goal. And Reese Avery, Charlie Bonert, and Jacob Francie each have a point from an assist. On to the goalie stats. Ruben Allen has played in 2 games. The game against Hendersonville and the game against Ensworth. His record 2-0. He's played the full 84 minutes. Goals against average of 2. 1 shutout because he was in net for the Hendersonville game. Allowed 4 goals and 22 shots, turned away the other 18. And his save percentage in the regular season so far is 82. Bingston Soundara played in the Station Camp game. They won, so his record 1-0, played the full 42 minutes. The game was a shutout. He turned away all 13 shots that he faced. Moving on to USN-BA Nashville Christian FRA-Goodpasture, coached by Ethan Barrow. Opened up the regular season with a 5-5 tie with Station Camp on September 25th. Then the following Monday, October 2nd, they beat Indy 2-1, and then a 4-3 win over Centennial on October 4th. So here are their stats coming into tonight. Ryan Barrett, the leading scorer, he has 6 points from 4 goals and 2 assists. Barrett Teasdale, 5 points from 4 goals and an assist. Brody Wales and Jaden Parnich-Karn each with 2 points from a goal and an assist. And Sean Advani, Mitchell Profit, and Nick Venable each have a point from a goal. Ben Schwartz has played all 3 games in net, so his record matches the team's 2-0-1. He's played just over 125 minutes, goals against average of 3.02. No shutouts. He's allowed 9 goals and 68 shots, turned away the other 59. His save percentage in the regular season so far is 87. As the warm-up clock is run down to 0. Ready to go with this one. Ben Schwartz in goal for USN. Not sure who's in net for Ensworth just yet. For this first period, Ensworth will carry the puck from my left to right. And USN from my right to left as USN win the opening draw, bring it into the Ensworth zone. But here come the Ice Tigers immediately. Ben Sonkin, right wing side of the USN zone, taking a shot, stopped and covered up at the near post by Ben Schwartz. Draw will be to Schwartz's left. Ensworth win the draw. Puck out at the left point. And a shot stopped and held onto at the far post this time by Schwartz. That shot coming from JT Borland. So the draw will be to the right of Schwartz. Ensworth win it again. Borland left point. Moving along the blue line. Takes a slap shot. Misses the net to the right of Schwartz. Ben Sonkin carried the puck behind the net. Now it's back over on the near side boards. Out up top. Shot over the net from the top of the right circle by Jackson Malleus-Mayer. Ensworth changing a couple of players. Puck still in the USN zone on the near side. Now it's out over on the far side. Logan Green had it for a moment. Now Ryan Barrett's going to bring it out. Carries it to center, dumps it into the USN zone, and he'll go to the bench dumps it into the Ensworth zone. Not sure why he'd want to dump it into his own zone. He'll go to the bench for a change. And now here come Ensworth. Puck is in the USN zone behind the net. Sent around the boards of the far side. And USN could not get it out. It's held in. Shot from the right circle, misses the net to the left of Schwartz. That was off the stick of Trex Hooper. Puck out at center, Ensworth controlling again, but whiffing on it multiple times, trying to push it forward. Because I think Henry Cravens is now back deep in the Ensworth zone. And now the puck drifts out towards the slot, and it's poked out. Trex Hooper with it at center. Brings it into the USN zone on the left wing. Takes a shot, stopped by Schwartz. Rebound knocked away from the net. It's still inside the zone. Puck held in on the left wing side, and then it ends up loose, and USN are going to end up icing it. 11:36 to go in the first. No goals on the board yet, but 4 shots on goal already from this fast-moving Ensworth offense. Draw is to Schwartz's left. Drawn by Ensworth, out high with it is JT Borland. Tried to move down the left wing, but Ryan Barrett put the body right up against him, forced him to fall down. Puck sent back into the Ensworth zone. It's in the right wing corner. Ice Tigers trying to move it out up the far boards. It's brought out to center, but given away. Brody Wales sends it back the other way. Barrett with it now, right wing side of the Ensworth zone, taking a shot. It's turned away by the goaltender. Rebound! Stopped and covered up by the Ensworth goalie. I think it's Ruben Allen. Jaden Charn-Parnage suddenly had the puck come his way in the slot, and Allen had to center himself back in the crease. Actually, I think it's Bingston Soundara in goal. Draws to his right. So USN, with their first chance of the game, nearly score. USN, they don't have a lot of skaters, but they are a dangerous, dangerous team. They'd give Tier 1 teams some troubles. Puck out in front of shot, stop, rebound, score! Ben Sonkin with a goal for Ensworth. He came out from behind the net. First shot was stopped by Schwartz, then he bangs in the rebound, and it is 1-0. Ensworth with 10:48 to go in the first. Puck ends up back in the USN zone off the draw. They're able to get it out. And flipped out of play by Will Brothers trying to dump it back in. Draws on the dot in front of the USN bench. USN win it. Ryan Barrett pushes it into the Ensworth zone, but the Ice Tigers immediately bring it out. Grant Rank, left wing side of the USN zone. Trying to backhand it out in front. Puck over on the near boards. Comes out to the left point. I think it was Henry Cravens with a shot that hit the leg of Barrett, hit his right shin. Puck comes back around to the near side. Jacob Francie pushing it back down into the right wing corner. Barrett behind the net, sends it around the wall to the far side, and held in at the blue line by, I think, Charlie Bonert. But then Barrett puts the body up against Bonert and forces the puck off him. No, that was Henry Cravens. Bonert is out there, though, battling with William McKever on the left wing side of the USN zone. Puck now behind the net. McKever backhanding it over to the near side, and it is out to center. J.T. Borland with it now for Ensworth. Brings it back into the USN zone. Down the slot, he's in front, and he couldn't get the shot away because he was too close to Schwartz as he crossed the front of the net. Puck cleared out by USN. Trex Hooper ahead to Henry Oser. Again, if I'm pronouncing that incorrectly, I'm sorry. As Sean Advani has the puck, and he'll clear it out. Here's Trex Hooper firing it back into the USN zone. It would have gone past the net, but Ben Schwartz decided to scoop it up off the ice and hold on to it to give his team a little rest. 8:48 to go in the first. Still 1-0 Ensworth. Draw is going to be to Schwartz's. It should be to his left. Yeah, everybody standing to his right. Now they're moving over to his left because that's where he stopped play from. Puck comes out to the left point. Henry Cravens holds it in. Now he's moving out to the high slot. Wanted to shoot. It went off the stick of Brody Wales. Carson Denning with it now. Tried to get it over to Sean Advani. It was taken away. Trex Hooper gets it back into the USN zone on the far side. Now to the inboards, Justin Nozko. Trying to pass it behind the net. Trex Hooper comes out to the left wing. Passes to the slot, and a shot from Will Copeland. Hit skates in front and went past the net. Here's Hooper again. I'm sorry, it's Nozko. Had the puck taken away by Mitchell Profit. And Profit's going to ice it. 7:52 to go in the first. Still 1-0 Ensworth. Draws to the left of Schwartz. Won by USN, Nick Venable. Carries it to center. Into the Ensworth zone. He's in the slot. Shoots it past the net to the right of Bingston Soundara. And then I think he shot the rebound. Did he shoot it off of Soundara or did it miss again? I'm not sure. Puck's out at center. William McKever with it. Backhands it across to Venable. Crosses the red line and shoots it towards the Ensworth net. And Soundara, I think it would have missed to his left. But he scoops it up off the ice with his glove to be safe. Draw is going to be to Soundara's left. Draw one by Ensworth. Puck banked off the boards and out. Lucas Tarquin with it at center. Pushed off. It ends up in the USN zone anyway. William McKever clears it out. Hudson Honeybone with it now for Ensworth. Passes up the near side, Sonkin. Backhands it back into the USN zone. And with it now is number 38. I'm not sure who that is. Puck carried into the Ensworth zone. Ice Tigers come up with it in clear. Taken back by USN. Drake Hughes is it taken off his stick at center. Now Ben Sonkin, who has the only goal of the game, brings it back in the USN zone, and his shot off a stick and past the net. And the puck comes out to center. Hudson Honeybone with it again. Out on the far side, carries it back into the USN zone. Round the back of the net, comes out to the right wing side. Wanted to pass across. It went off a USN stick into the netting above the glass. 6:19 to go in the first, and it is still 1-0 Ensworth. Draw is to the left of Schwartz. Won by Ensworth. Puck comes out to the slot, back into the front of the net. I don't know if that hit Schwartz or not. They're saying it did. Shot from out high, I think, was also stopped by Schwartz. Grant Rank trying to put the puck out in front. Will Brothers has it, goes around the back of the net. Rank with it again. Passes out to the far side. Brothers tapping it up to the left point. JT Borland, slap shot. Missed the net, and then the rebound was shot straight across the crease off of Schwartz. I'm not sure who that was, but they had the left side of the net wide open, and instead of just sliding it in, they slid it across the crease off of Schwartz. And the puck, goes out to center as JT Borland couldn't keep it in the zone. Now he starts making his way back into the USN zone, trying to go down the slot. Puck knocked off his stick. Borland behind the net now. Comes out to the left wing side, lost the puck, and then lost his stick running into Sean Advani. Shot stopped by Ben Schwartz. Puck comes out to the slot, and a one-timer from Henry Cravens, I think, was blocked. Puck cleared out by USN. Justin Nosko brings it back into the left wing side. He lost it. Here goes Nick Venable. Passing it up the far or near side back into the USN zone. Going to be taken by Trex Hooper. He's out on the far side. Exits the zone with the puck, but it's taken back. Ryan Barrett with it now. Back into the Ensworth zone on the left wing side. Barrett tried to backhand it in front. It was broken up. Now the puck brought out to center by Trex Hooper. Hooper, potential 2-on-1 for Ensworth here. Hooper puts it in front. Oh, they score! Cross to the man down the left wing. I'm not sure who it is just yet. I didn't get a good look at his number as he was scoring. It's Jackson Malleus-Mayer, I think. Yeah, it is, and it is 2-0 Ensworth with 4:08 to go in the first. Hooper passed it across, and Malleus-Mayer slapped it right into the roof of the net. Here come Ensworth again. Justin Nosko, right wing side, puts it in front. Nice pass and a nice goal by Trex Hooper. Sent it right to the front of the net where Trex Hooper was all alone. He caught it and then slides it around Schwartz into the back of the net, and now it's 3-0. 3:53 to go in the first. It took them 15 seconds to go up 3-0. Well, USN won the draw, but it's taken by Ensworth again. Brought into the USN zone on the left wing side by Reese Avery. And now number 38 for USN. Again, I'm not sure who this is because they're wearing Anderson Drescher's old sweater. It even has his name on the back still. Ensworth with a puck again. Jacob Francie. Cross corner dump in from behind the USN blue line. Now number 38 with it again. Tried to clear it, was intercepted inside the zone. Poked off the stick of Reese Avery, but held in and dumped back down low by Francie. Puck comes out to the left wing side. And USN won't take it away from Mitch Profit as he tried to clear. It's in the slot. Cabell Cunningham with it now. He passes ahead to number 38, who dumps it into the Ensworth zone. Puck picked up by Hudson Honeybone, and Honeybone carries to center. Honeybone into the USN zone. Goes to the front of the net. A backhander turned away by Schwartz. Real nice save there. Lucas Tarquin falls over in the left wing corner with a puck. Logan Green gets it back to Tarquin, trying to move to the slot. It gets away from him, comes to JT Borland out in the high slot. Borland now moving down into the right circle, backhands it in front. Oh, and a nice redirect by, I think, Avery results in a nice save from Schwartz. Now here's JT Borland with it again. Puck knocked off his stick, but still in possession of the Ice Tigers. It comes out high to Henry Cravens. This shot is turned away by Schwartz. Logan Green with it again. Puck comes out to the left point and Cravens. Cravens passes over to the right wing side. JT Borland moving into the slot. A shot stopped. Oh, it goes off of Schwartz, up over him and into the net. It went off of Schwartz but popped up in the air and had enough momentum to land in the net behind him. And it is 4-0 Ensworth with 1:51 to go in the first. So the goals from, let's see, Hooper has one. Borland now has one. Sonkin has one, and Malleus-Mayer has one. Draw one by USN, but Ensworth come up with it immediately. Puck in the USN zone, cleared out by Nick Venable. And comes back into the Ensworth zone. Bingston Soundara fires it around the wall to the far side. Will McKever holds it in at the right point. And it comes, Ensworth tried to get it out, but it came to the slot, and Carson Denning with a no-look backhander to the net. It wasn't a very hard shot, forced to save from Soundara. And Ensworth bring the puck back into the USN zone, put out in front and shot wide. Actually looked like it may have gone off the toe of the left leg pad of Schwartz. That shot came from Lucas Tarquin. Puck comes out to the far side, held in. Oh, looked like it was going to be held in by Henry Oser, but it got past him. He takes it back at center, brings it back in on the left wing side. Takes a shot that misses the net to the right of Schwartz. Puck out at center. Ben Sonkin will bring it back into the USN zone. Sonkin already with one goal. Put it out in front. Logan Green got tangled up with one of his own teammates. We're inside the final minute of the first, by the way. Now the puck out on the far side, and Jaden Parnage with it, right wing side of the Ensworth zone, a shot. I think it missed the net to the left of Soundara. I don't know if he got a piece of it or not, but they're saying he got a piece of it. They put it up on the board. Say 3 shots. It should be 4 because of that Carson Denning one from a few moments ago. USN with the puck again, Nick Venable. Passing ahead to Ryan Barrett. He's inside the Ensworth zone on the left wing side. Goes around the back of the net. Tries to put it out in front for Charn Parnage, but time runs out on the first. Where Ensworth dominate USN with their quick moving offense. Goals from Trex Hooper, JT Borland, Jackson Malleus-Mayer, and Ben Sonkin, who had the first goal. Ensworth-Nolensville-Lipscomb leading USN-BA-Nashville Christian FRA-Goodpasture 4-0 at the end of one. Bingston Soundara still in goal for Ensworth. Ben Schwartz still in goal for USN for this second period. USN will carry the puck from my left to right, Ensworth from my right to left. USN win the draw to start the period. Ryan Barrett tried to center it in front for Jaden Charn-Parnage-Karn. It was broken up. Now it's loose behind the net. Puck in the left wing corner. I think that might be Barrett Teasdale wearing number 38. As Ensworth come up with a puck and bring it out. Will Copeland dumps it into the USN zone. Puck comes around the wall to the near side. Charn-Parnage-Karn puts it out to center. As it is shot on goal from center. Bingston Soundara having to make a save. Again, I think that's Teasdale wearing number 38. Because somebody gave me a copy of the score sheet. They crossed out his usual number and wrote 20, but I haven't seen a 20 yet. And considering that Teasdale is one of this team's best players, I'm pretty sure he's out on this top line with Charn-Parnage-Karn and Barrett. So I think that's Teasdale wearing number 38. And he has the puck on the far side of his own zone, brings it to center. Passes over to Charn-Parnage-Karn inside the Ensworth zone, trying to go back in front for Teasdale's backhander. Nice glove save off the glove of Soundara. This, I tell you, I'm not kidding, folks. They're down 4-0, but this top line for USN is scary. If they had a fuller team, they'd be frightening. They have the goaltending. They have one heck of a top line. Bryce Ackright with a puck, passes across to Mitch Profit. This is all inside the USN zone. Hudson Honeybone takes it away from Profit, sends it to the end boards. Now here's Ben Sonkin. Trying to put it in front, but it's broken up. Trying to get it in front to, I think, Thatcher Borden. Yeah, it was Thatcher Borden. USN possessing the puck. Profit whips it around the boards to the far side. Cabell Cunningham carries it out. Try to get it over to Joey Freed, but Ensworth take it back. Here's Ben Sonkin now, left wing side of the USN zone, whiffed on a shot attempt, puts the puck out in front. Henry Cravens just held it in. Oh, no, it did just go out. It went out by about a millimeter, and Cravens brought it back in offside. It looked like Cravens was going to hold that in just barely, but it just barely went over the line and out. 11:29 to go in the second, 4-0 Ensworth. Draw one by Ensworth. JT Borland, right wing side of the USN zone, gets put into the boards by Nick Venable. Puck comes around to the left wing side. Henry Cravens trying to move down the slot. Puck poked away by William McKever. Now back the other way goes Sean Advani. Advani shoots it on goal from center. Soundara stops it. Puck put out in front and backhanded wide to the right of Soundara by Carson Denning. Now Ensworth with it again at center. JT Borland back into the USN zone. Carries it to the front of the net, and I don't think he got the shot away. Carries it back around to the slot. Tried to backhand it across, but went off a USN skate. Ensworth still in possession of it. Here's Trex Hooper with a shot that hits Schwartz and goes up over him and behind the net, unlike the last one when Borland scored where he shot it off of Schwartz that went up in the air and landed in the net behind him. Hooper comes out to the left wing, passes out high. Henry Cravens a shot stopped by Schwartz. Rebound, Hooper shoots it over the net from the left circle. JT Borland keeps the puck alive at the right point, backhands it down the wall to Hooper. Hooper puts it in front, and whiffed on from right in front of the net by Charlie Bonert. Bonert left wing corner. Puck up the near boards, and Nick Venable's going to carry it out. Venable into the Ensworth zone. Crossing to the left wing side, passes over. Carson Denning gets knocked down from behind. Now back the other way. Come Ensworth up, but offside called against them. It was Henry Oser who had the puck, but either Logan Green or Will Brothers stepped over the line before him. 9:42 to go. In the second, still 4-0 Ensworth. Draw's going to be on the dot at center across from the Ensworth bench. And it's won by USN. Ryan Barrett with it, brings it into the Ensworth zone, knocked away from him by Jacob Francie. Puck out on the far boards. Puck ends up back in the USN zone. Will Brothers backhands it over to the near side. Brothers behind the net, puts it out on the far side. Barrett Teasdale clears. Comes back to Teasdale at center. Puck poked away from him. He gathers it back in on the near side. Banks it hard off the near wall, but it's intercepted. Jackson Malleus-Mayer, right wing side of the USN zone, drops it back. Logan Green. Try to pass it back down. It's intercepted by Ackright. Tries to clear, held into the right point, sent back towards the end boards, and then sent back the other way by Ackright, but it's held into the right point again. Barrett Teasdale knocks an Ensworth player into his own bench. Teasdale with a big hit at an Ensworth player and kept hitting him until he went over the boards into the bench, and Teasdale's going to go to the box. So it's a 2 and a 10. Teasdale's already been suspended for one game this season. He was suspended for the game against Independence. I think for a high sticking major, as now USN's going to have someone sit in the box and serve the 2, and I think it's going to be Sean Advani to serve the 2. But that's not smart by Teasdale. You already have a short bench. You're not getting that many opportunities on offense. Your goalie is the only reason it's not 8-0. That's not smart. So Ensworth get the first power play of the game, up 4-0 with 8:37 to go in the first. Draw one by Ensworth. Oh, Hudson Honeybone tried to pass it down low. It went off Mitch Profit out to center. Honeybone gathers it back in, tried to pass across. It went off the stick of Joey Freed. JT Borland has to go all the way back to the inboards of his own zone to get the puck. Puck ends up back in the USN zone, but it was tapped off the stick of Ben Sonkin as he tried to enter. And it ends up being an offside call because all of Ensworth's forward players entered the zone before the puck. Draw's going to be on the dot in front of the Ensworth bench. 90 seconds left of the power play, 8:10 to go in the second, still 4-0. Ensworth. Draw is won by the Ice Tigers. JT Borland. Left wing side of the USN zone, holding on to the puck. Puts it in front of backhander. Nice save by Schwartz, and the rebound shot wide. I think it was Jackson Malleus-Mayer who had that shot. No, it was Lucas Tarquin. Puck out on the far side. Ben Sonkin taps it up to the right point. Hudson Honeybone gives it right back to Sonkin, moving down the right wing. A shot stopped by Schwartz. Again, he is the only reason that Ensworth are not up 9-0 already. Shot from out high, and Honeybone misses the net to the right of Schwartz. The penalty clock isn't moving. It's stuck on 1:30. The game clock is moving, though. Puck ends up back in the Ensworth zone. Hudson Honeybone carries it out. Tries to get it over to Ben Sonkin, broken up by Nick Venable. Now here is Sonkin bringing it back into the USN zone. Puck poked away from him. Ryan Barrett clears it out, and it went off the hand. Hudson Honeybone tried to keep it alive at the right point, went off his hand and out of play. 7:04 to go in the second. There should be 4 seconds left on the penalty, I think. Puck is in the the USN zone. Put out in front of the backhander from Justin Nosko with his back to the net off the left leg pad of Schwartz. As Sean Advani exits the box. Yeah, the penalty clock is stuck on 1:30. Puck brought back into the USN zone by Trex Hooper. Runs into Nick Venable. They both lost their sticks. And then Trex Hooper gets knocked over from behind by Sean Advani, who is serving the 2 minutes against Barrett Teasdale, and now he's got to go back to the box for his own penalty. Cross-check. So Ensworth back to the power play, up 4-0 with 6:16 to go in the second. Draws to the left of Schwartz. USN playing the first of their last 4 games in the first half of the regular season. They play twice next week, next Monday against Summit, then next Wednesday, the 1st of November against Hendersonville, and then they wrap up the first half of the regular season on Wednesday night, November 8th against, who are they playing that night? I can't remember. Shot from the right circle, score! Jackson Malleus-Mayer fires it into the roof of the net, and it didn't take long for Ensworth to convert the power play and go up 5-0 with 6:07 to go in the second. Second goal from Malleus-Mayer. Let's see, on November 8th, USN play. Okay, they play Hendersonville on Wednesday night, the 8th. Who do they play next Wednesday, the 1st? They play the Outlaws, okay. Draw one by Ensworth, Henry Cravens. Inside his own zone, brings it to center. Now in the USN zone on the left wing side. Goes to the slot, a shot. Blockered away by Schwartz. Puck out at center. Now it ends up back in the Ensworth zone. Henry Cravens will get to it first. Passes over to Grant Rank. Rank, left wing side of the USN zone, moves to the slot. A shot stopped by Schwartz. Rebound loose in the slot. Cabell Cunningham, and it poked away. Drake Hughes has it. Tried to clear it out. And knocked down by the stick of Will Copeland. It's still in the zone. Cabell Cunningham clears it out up the near side. And Will Brothers off the bench. Tops it to the blue line for Grant Rank. Puck on the right wing side of the USN zone. JT Borland behind the net. Oh, he wanted to do the Michigan. He came out to the right wing side and the puck fell off his stick. Then he tries to one-hand it over to the slot. It's out on the far side now. Borland runs into Ryan Barrett. Now Brothers put it in the left wing corner. Excuse me, it was Brody Wales that Borland ran into. Now here is Hudson Honeybone sending it around the back of the net to the right wing corner. Logan Green lost the puck. Still on the side of the zone, comes up to the right point, held in JT Borland. He sends it back down the wall. Puck was out at center for a moment, sent right back in by Will Brothers. And a clearing attempt goes off. JT Borland, he carries it to the side, a backhander over the net. I'm not sure if Schwartz got a piece of it or not. Cabell Cunningham tried to clear, held in at the left point by Hudson Honeybone, who's now carrying it down the wall. Honeybone, left wing corner. Falls over. Gets right back to his skates. He's still in possession of the puck the entire time, even while he was down. Passes up to the right point, and Borland. Borland starts moving down the right wing. He's in the right circle. A shot stopped and held on to by Schwartz. 3:35 to go in the second. Still 5-0 Ensworth. Draws to the left of Schwartz. One by Ensworth and a shot from top of the right circle, and Ben Sonkin stopped and held on to by Schwartz. So they'll drop it to his left again. Draw one by Ensworth again. Ben Sonkin decides to send it around the wall. That's behind the net. Lucas Tarquin with it. Passes out to the slot. And USN knocking away. It's still inside the zone, though. Sonkin off to that. Sonkin got it back and shot it off the outside of the post to the left of Schwartz. Mitchell Prophet battling away with Lucas Tarquin. And finally cleared out by Sean Advani. Joey Freed will dump it into the Ensworth zone. Puck out on the far side. Ben Sonkin passing up the far side. Tarquin, right wing side of the USN zone. Tarquin, shot, stopped. Turned away by Schwartz. Jacob Francie with a rebound, passing it down the left wing side. Sonkin out to the slot, shot it over the net. Sonkin already has a goal, so he's not scoreless in this game. He had the first goal of the game. And puck sent back the other way by USN. And getting in front of Joey Freed was Sonkin. It's in the Ensworth zone. Now Sonkin brings it to center. Back in the USN zone on the left wing side. Can't get around Will McKever, so Nick Venable takes the puck. Venable to center. Passes over to Freed. Freed sends it. Actually sending it to the inboards from just in front of the Ensworth blue line, but Bingston Soundara played it and passed it out to the near boards. Now the puck brought out to center by Ensworth. Henry Oster, right wing side of the USN zone. He's in front of backhander off of Schwartz and over the net. Puck out at center, going to be brought back in by Charlie Bonert. Backhands it over to the right wing side, and a one-timer from Hudson Honeybone misses the net. Here's Mitch Prophet. Now Jaden Parnitz-Karn, right wing side of the Ensworth zone. Shot, I think he shanked it. Ryan Barrett now trying to put the puck out in front, and it went off a stick, came to the near side of the net, and Bingston Soundara decides to stop and cover. 76 seconds to go in the second, still 5-0. Ensworth. Draw is to the left of Soundara. One by USN. Sent the puck down low, and Ensworth have it now. Henry Craven's banking it off the near boards. Ryan Barrett is so much shorter than Hudson Honeybone, yet he was tapping him with a stick a few times while Honeybone had the puck just a few seconds ago. Puck is now back in the USN zone. It's in the slot. Carried to the front of the net. A shot stopped by Schwartz. It's Charlie Bonert. We're inside the final minute of the second. In fact, we're inside the final 30 seconds. Jaden Parnitz-Karn tapping the puck ahead. It's in the Ensworth zone on the right wing side. Got pushed down by Henry Craven, so here go Ensworth again. Hudson Honeybone, left wing side of the USN zone, gets to the front of the net, and a backhander off the right leg pad of Schwartz. And Brody Wales had the puck knocked away, and that is going to be it for the second. Jackson Malleus-Mayer with the only goal of the second period as Ensworth-Nolensville-Lipscomb increased their lead over USN-BA FRA-Goodpasture, or USN-BA-Nashville Christian FRA-Goodpasture to 5-0. Ready to go. Third and final period of this one. Bingston Soundara in goal for Ensworth. Ben Schwartz still in goal for USN for this third and final period. Ensworth will move the puck from my left to right. USN from my right to left as Ensworth win the draw to start the third period. Barrett Teasdale still in the box, serving a 2 and a 10. And here comes Ensworth. A shot from JT Borland off the right leg pad. Kicked away. Kick saved by Ben Schwartz. Again, if it weren't for Schwartz, it'd be like 9-10 nothing. It really would be. Trex Hooper through center. Into the USN zone. Moving down the slot. He's in front of shot. Turned away by Schwartz. The puck cleared out. Trickles back into the Ensworth zone. Ice Tigers will get to it first. Taken back by USN, Ryan Barrett. Behind the net, lost the puck, got pushed into the boards by JT Borland to keep him from retrieving it. Puck out at center. Will McKever sends it back into the Ensworth zone, but it's intercepted by Borland, cleared out. Mitchell Profit drops it back. Now at center, Sean Advani tried to leave it for Nick Venable. It ends up back in the USN zone and stolen. Trex Hooper to the front of the net. He whiffed on the shot. He got right to the front of the net and he whiffed. They ended that as a shot on goal. Schwartz didn't touch it. It missed. Although I do think there are 35 shots. I think they are shorting Ensworth one, but now they've got the shot total right. They just gave him a phantom shot on goal, but there was one they had a few moments ago. Not correct. It's Bryce Ackright with a shot from the left point that's blocked. Jaden Charn-Partner's going to the slot but couldn't hang on to the puck. Jackson Malleus-Mayer, who's already scored twice. Oh, Ackright falls over at center. Malleus-Mayer, shoots it past the net from the left circle. Shot it through the top left corner of the crease past the left side of the net. Coming up next, Brentwood taking on Pope. Pregame 6:45, puck drop 6:50. As Ensworth with the steal inside the USN zone. Reese Avery trying to back in the puck in front. And a one-timer from Will Brothers in the slot. Stopped and covered up by Schwartz. 11:31 to go. Still 5-0. Ensworth. Draw to Schwartz's right. Ensworth won it, but it's taken away by USN. Joey Freed into the Ensworth zone with a shot that would have missed the net, but Bingston Soundara decides to catch it and hang on for the whistle to be safe. Draws to Soundara's left, won by Ensworth. Carry to center. JT Borland down the right wing side of the USN zone. Goes around the back of the net, comes out to the left wing, passes off to the left circle, and Hudson Honeybone put it out in front, and a shot I think was blocked. And then a rebound try shot past the net by Heath Hudie. And then the puck comes back out in front, and Schwartz covers. Draw be to his right. Won by Ensworth. Honeybone left point. Wanted to pass the slot, went off USN stick. Now the puck is behind the net. Nick Venable gets to it. Now here's Will McKever trying to pass it up the near side. Joey Freed had it. Look, I don't know if he swept it into the Ensworth zone or if JT Borland poked it away. It's inside the Ensworth zone and brought out by the Ice Tigers. Justin Nosko up, got to wait for Reese Avery to get back on side. He does. Carries it back into the USN zone, gets through defenders, had the puck poked away in the slot, I think by Venable. Puck carried to center by Joey Freed. And he'll dump it into the Ensworth zone. This could be an icing. No, waved off. Puck carried back into the USN zone by Henry Oser, but knocked away by USN. And clearing attempt held in at the left point by Henry Craven. Shot in the left circle off a stick and past the net. That shot coming from, I think it may have been Thatcher Borden. Puck comes to the left point and Ben Sonkin. Sonkin moving to the middle. Sonkin shot score. Ben Sonkin from the left point moves to the slot and fires it into the back of the net for his second goal of the game. And it is 6-0 Ensworth with 9:31 to go. USN with a puck. Bryce Ackright. Over to Jaden Charn-Parnitz-Karn. Charn-Parnitz-Karn brings it into the Ensworth zone, and soft shot towards the front of the net by Sean Advani that actually would have went past the net. Soundara decided to stop and then hand it off. Now here's Ben Sonkin, right wing side of the USN zone. Tapped it through the crease, but nobody in a black sweater was there to put it in. As Schwartz tried to come out and poke the puck off of him. At the left side of the net. Puck is back in the Ensworth zone. Held in at the left point by Bryce Ackright. He'll send it back down low. Barrett Teasdale finally out of the box after serving his 2 and 10. Shoots it past the net from the right point. Jaden Charn-Parnitz-Karn behind the net. Now Teasdale. Now here is Thatcher Borden. I'm sorry, Jacob Francie carrying it to center, passing it off. Sonkin. Sonkin in the USN zone. Had the puck poked away by Nick Venable. It's loose, gathered back in by Sonkin, but it gets away from him out to center. Sonkin has the puck stolen. Here's a shot stopped by Soundara. That shot coming from Ryan Barrett. So Sonkin had his back turned to the play, and suddenly he lost the puck. It was a 2-on-0 for USN all of a sudden. Barrett and Mitch Profit. And a penalty was called against Ensworth on the rush, and in the box is Sonkin. So USN getting their first power play of the game, down 6-0 with 7:50 to go. Draws to the right of Bingston Soundara. I'm not sure what they called against Sonkin. I guess they called him for hooking, because that's typically a penalty you commit when somebody's on a breakaway and you manage to catch them, is hooking. Puck out at center. Will Copeland dumps it back in the USN zone. Barrett Teasdale, left wing side of the Ensworth zone. Now Ryan Barrett passing the puck down the wall. Puck comes around to the near side, Venable. Now behind the net, Barrett tried to backhand it in front. Puck went off a stick, came right back to him. Then he loses it to Hudson Honeybone. Tried to clear, but Barrett knocked it down. Venable behind the net. Comes out left wing side, backhands it up to the left point. Barrett Teasdale, a shot, missed the net to the right of Soundara. Puck out on the far boards. Will Copeland tried to clear. Actually poked towards the end boards by Will McKever, but then Ensworth come up with it and clear. Under a minute left in the power play for USN. Teasdale gets the puck from Schwartz. Teasdale out at center. Back in the Ensworth zone, left wing side, got pushed into the boards, lost the puck. JT Borland fires it around to the far side. Comes off a stanchion out to Ryan Barrett, but Barrett is jumped on and loses the puck. Puck out at center, and now a possible, Reese Avery would have had a breakaway if Will McKever hadn't jumped in and knocked him down on the left wing side of the USN zone. 10 seconds left of the man advantage for USN, but Ensworth without the puck. A shot from Henry Cravens kicked away by Schwartz with a right leg pad. And the penalty time against Sonkin is up, and Ensworth are back at even strength. Trex Hooper brings the puck out of the Ensworth zone. Now he's got it left wing side of the USN zone. Backhander stopped and held on to by Schwartz with 5:32. Correction, 5:30 to go. And Ensworth up 6-0. Ben Schwartz with a draw to his right. Ensworth win it. Hudson Honeybone comes out to the slot, tried a shot, went off the left skate of Brody Wales. And a shot from out high. And I think Grant Rank is gloved and held on to by Schwartz. No, it was Lucas Tarquin. Drawby to Schwartz's right again. One by Ensworth and a shot stopped by Schwartz. That first shot came from Charlie Bonert, and then he stopped the rebound as well, and then the puck ends up out of play behind the USN net. 4:55 left, still 6-0 Ensworth. And they say it was an Ensworth stick that caused the puck to go out, so they're going to drop the puck on the dot across from the USN bench. Draw one by Ensworth. Lucas Tarquin brings the puck into the USN zone, tried to send it to the front of the net. That was broken up by Bryce Ackright. Now it's in the slot. Jackson Malleus-Mayer shot stopped and held on to by Schwartz. Draw is going to be to Schwartz's left. One by Ensworth. Shot from Henry Oser. Misses the net to the left of Schwartz. And Jackson Malleus-Mayer gives the puck away to Jaden Charn-Parnich. Who sends it back into the Ensworth zone. Hudson Honeybone with it on the far side. Comes out to center, into the USN zone on the left wing. Puts it out in front. Charn-Parnich had Charlie Bonert tied up, but Ensworth get possession. Shot from Lucas Tarquin was blocked. Tarquin gets it back, a backhander off of Schwartz and bounces past the net. Puck back in the Ensworth zone. Honeybone will track it down. As USN make a line change. It's Henry Oser at center. Left the puck behind him for a moment. Manages to dump it back in the USN zone. It's over on the far wall. Heath Hudie tapping it away from Will McKever. Now here's Nick Venable. Passing ahead off the stick of Joey Freed out to center, but ends up being knocked back into the USN zone by Jacob Francie. Justin Nosko knocked into the boards as he brought the puck over the USN blue line. Now Barrett Teasdale. Left wing side of the Ensworth zone. Puck poked away on a back check by Henry Oser. It's out at center. Teasdale with it again. Gets it back in the Ensworth zone, but it's cleared out. Here's Mitch Profit. Passing it to the far side for Teasdale to pick up. Teasdale across to Venable. Venable into the Ensworth zone on the left wing side. Gets pushed into the boards. Here's Will McKever sending it back into the Ensworth zone. JT Borland with it. Borland tried to come out to center. Tried to back in it ahead. It went off a stick up in the air. Borland with it again. Moving to the slot. He's in front of backhander. Stopped by Schwartz, and he's got the rebound covered. 2:15 to go. Still 6-0 Ensworth. So unless Ensworth collapse, they're going to be off to a 4-0 start. Draw to the left of Schwartz. Won by Ensworth. Passed out to the left point. Hudson Honeybone moving down the left wing. A shot. Missed the net. Puck out in front, and Thatcher Borton couldn't get a stick on it. Actually, he played it with a high stick. So they're going to blow the whistle on that. And they're going to drop the puck all the way back in the Ensworth zone to the left of Sandara. Draw one by Ensworth. Puck out on the far side. Will McKever puts it back down low, and Hudson Honeybone comes up with it and starts skating. Honeybone to center. Into the USN zone. Trying to split the defenders. He's off a shot, and I think he missed the net. I don't think Schwartz got a piece of it. Puck held into the blue line. Henry Cravens. Cravens a shot, missed the net. Puck out on the far boards. And Logan Green tried to pass it down the wall, went off a USN player and out. Now it's back in the Ensworth zone. Henry Cravens almost fumbled it in his own slot with nobody but him and Carson Denning there. Now it's back in the USN zone on the far boards. Comes out to the left point, Ben Sonkin. Sonkin ran into Drake Hughes and lost the puck as he tried to move around him. Last minute of the game, Hughes has it poked off his stick. Sonkin pushes it up the boards, but gets pushed into the boards by Brody Wales to keep him from catching up to the puck. Then Henry Oster almost lost it to Joey Freed. Now Brody Wales with it, but he loses it. Sonkin with it. Sonkin back in the USN zone. Round the defenders in front, and his shot was stopped, and then the follow-up from Grant Rank was stopped too. And now is Jaden Charn-Parnage leading a 2-on-1 in the Ensworth zone on the right wing side. He's in front of backhander. Oh, Sandara stuck out the right leg pad and got it with a toe. And now back the other way goes Sonkin. Sonkin, left wing side of the USN zone. Goes over to the right wing side, and I think he's calling off the Dogs. Nope, he wants one more shot. Passes down low, try to get it back to Sonkin. Puts it out in front, stopped by Schwartz, and that's it. Ensworth off to a 4-0 start to the 2023-2024 GNASH season as they take a 6-0 win over USN tonight. So a big win for Ensworth, as now they have to turn around and face a team I thought was going to be one of the other contenders to move up to Tier 1, the Outlaws, but I'm not so sure anymore, as the Outlaws have, in their last two games, blown leads. They were up 3-0 on Hendersonville. That game ended in a 4-4 tie, and then last Wednesday they were up 2-0 on Centennial and lost 4-2. But anyway, Ensworth now 4-0 in the season. USN-BA Nashville Christian FRA-Goodpasture now 2-1-1. 2 wins, a loss, and a tie. And they remain 1 point behind second place Hendersonville Beach Gallatin. And again, Ben Schwartz is the only reason that this game did not end like 12-0. So the goal scorers for Ensworth, 2 goals each from Ben Sonkin and Jackson Malleus-Mayer, and the other 2 came from Trex Hooper and JT Borland. So we're going to split player of the game between Jackson Malleus-Mayer and Ben Sonkin, as they had 4 of the 6 goals in a 6-0 victory for Ensworth-Nolensville-Lipscomb against USN-BA-Nashville Christian FRA-Goodpasture. And that is the first game of the night in the books, and nothing else going on right now. In fact, once the Brentwood Pope game gets underway, the next game doesn't start until 7 between Franklin and MBA. So we're going to have a bit of time to kill here. We're going to have about 20 minutes to kill. As that game went pretty quick. It went pretty quick. And a nice win for Tim McAllister and Ensworth. Let's see, they have the Outlaws left. They play Centennial next Monday. And then they play Summit Page next Wednesday the 1st. And the first half of their regular season is done after that. By the way, I did not pick the broadcast schedule for Wednesday yesterday because I'm going to let things unfold tonight and then choose tonight and then announce it tomorrow morning. But anyway, I'm going to take advantage of this 20-minute break that has been given to me by this quick-moving game. Ensworth-Nolensville-Lipscomb beat USN-BA-Nashville Christian FRA-Goodpasture 6-0. Coverage of Brentwood Pope Prep MLK GCA begins at 6:45.